The train screeched to a halt, its brakes howling like a banshee. Jan, the seasoned machinist, felt his heart lurch in his chest. It wasn't the sudden stop that sent a chill down his spine, but the fleeting glimpse of something small and furry on the tracks ahead. He'd seen enough in his years on the railroad to know that animals weren't always lucky enough to escape the iron beast. His hands trembled as he pulled the emergency brake lever, the metallic groan echoing in the silent cabin. The train shuddered to a standstill, inches away from the tiny creature. With a heavy sigh, Jan clambered down the steps. He couldn't shake the unsettling feeling that he'd seen something he shouldn't have. He knelt on the gravel, the train's heavy silence broken only by the distant clack of the wheels as they cooled. There, huddled in the space between the steel rails, was a tiny kitten. It was a mere wisp of fur, its once bright eyes now dull with pain. Its right leg was mangled, a crimson stain blossoming across the white fur. Jan's breath caught in his throat. It was a miracle that Kitten had survived the train's near miss. He gently scooped the kitten into his calloused hands, its small body trembling against him. The train was on a tight schedule, but Jan knew he couldn't leave the creature to its fate. He rushed back to the cab, the kitten nestled against his chest. His colleagues, used to Jan's quiet demeanor, watched with curiosity as he cradled the injured kitten. "I found it on the tracks, lads," he mumbled, his voice hoarse with emotion. The next stop, a small village station, was just minutes away. Jan knew he had to act fast. He confided in the station master, a gruff man with a heart of gold. Together, they hurried to the local veterinary clinic. The vet, a kind-faced woman with gentle hands, examined the kitten. "It's a miracle it survived," she said, her voice filled with concern. "It must have been caught in the tracks by another train." With a somber shake of his head, Jan told her about the harrowing near miss. The vet explained that the kitten's leg was beyond saving and would need to be amputated. She also noticed a wound on the kitten's tail, which required partial amputation. Jan's heart ached for the little creature. It was a harsh reality, but he knew it was for the best. As the days passed, he made regular visits to the clinic, watching the kitten grow stronger. It was named Lucky by the vet, a poignant reminder of its incredible survival. As the kitten healed, it became apparent that its spirit was as strong as its tiny body. It adapted to life on 3 legs with a remarkable resilience, scampering around the clinic with an infectious joy. The vet confided in Jan, "This little one is a fighter, and it's going to thrive." Jan, despite his gruff exterior, had fallen deeply for Lucky. He had saved the kitten from certain death, and in return, it had shown him the true meaning of resilience and hope. He found himself visiting the clinic more often, spending precious moments playing with the little survivor. He knew that Lucky was meant for a better life than a clinic cage. One day, as he was about to leave, the vet stopped him. "Jan," she said softly, "I think you should take Lucky home." A wave of emotion washed over him. He had saved the kitten, but had never considered adopting it. He lived a solitary life, his days filled with the rhythmic chug of the trains. He wasn't sure if he was ready for the responsibility. But as he looked at Lucky, its bright eyes twinkling with mischief, he knew he couldn't leave it behind. He nodded, his heart swelling with a warmth he hadn't felt in years. Jan took Lucky home with him that day. He found himself smiling more often, the quiet solitude of his home now filled with the gentle purr of his new companion.